Hello, here's a video for the 1993 Mudbuster G.I. Joe vehicle. Go ahead and give you some looks around it. Thankfully, even though I'm sure I have the parts somewhere, this vehicle shares quite a bit of parts that the Ice Snake also has. So you can interchange them if you have to. Mostly for this video, I just am thankful that I have a complete Ice Snake on a shelf, so that way I can just use the missiles. And I'm going to say about the string, unfortunately you kind of have to take the string, in my opinion, and after you fire the missile, wrap it around somewhere, because otherwise you have this string that just sits there, and if you try and put it elsewhere, then eventually it gets wrapped around the whole vehicle. So, but at least unlike the Ice Snake, they did at least put in the back these three ports or holes or whatever, where you can put either the Mudbuster's missiles, or if you have the Ice Snake, you just use those missiles and you slide them in like that, and you can even, after you fire this grappling hook missile, you can put it in there. Seems like the one hole doesn't want to go all the way through, but it looks like it got smushed. So normally it would go all the way down, but you probably can see that fracture or stress mark. But again, even if you put the missile there, you still have this string that just floats there. So I usually wrap it around this and then unwrap it if you're going to use it. So the missiles are shared between the two. The gun turret right here is also shared. The roll cage is shared. And the tires are also the same. I guess according to yojo.com, even the wheels were used on the hammer from G.I. Joe, which is like the Hummer, like a 1990s Hummer, or a military take on a Hummer. So one thing though with the roll cage though is originally in the Ice Snake, because if you have one that you can replace the rubber band or whatever, normally this would fling forward and that would be the rubber band gimmick. With this one, because you have to have the missile launcher kind of angled that way so that you can even open this thing. They didn't do the same feature with this one. It's just independently opens. But they did use the rubber band gimmick on this one, and unfortunately, even though this is an old vehicle and the rubber band's starting to break down and everything, you could, I think, easy with both of them, even though I'm nervous about doing it, is just open them up and you replace the rubber band. And in the front here there's two pegs, and you would lift these up and then get in there and replace the rubber band. But thankfully, even though it won't be very dramatic, so you'll just have to remember, this flying out really fast, because I really do remember that this would fly out fast. And what's really cool too is they have it kind of clipped right there. And I was, picking this thing up, and I was like, how do you, bring that battering ram or whatever forward? And then I was taking a look at all the different logos, and there's a G.I. Joe logo in there. Hopefully you can see that. And I saw the little sticker that says push, and so that's pretty cool. You push this button, and you should see the battering ram in the front move forward and again, and yeah, it needs a new rubber band, but here we go. So see how that wasn't very forceful, but so with a new rubber band, it would almost even make noise. how quick this thing slams open. And then you would just push it back, and it snaps in place. So very easy with that. I think that's about it. Oh, I was also noticing this sticker right there. It says Mudbuster, but the blue and the purple and everything, not very military, colors, but this was around the 90s, and I don't know if you guys remember, but there used to be a clothing line called Hypercolor, and how it worked was it was clothing that was one color, and then just from body heat, it would change color. And that's kind of what this reminds me of. And even if it wasn't Hypercolor, I also seem to remember people just, wearing multicolored shirts. Like one shirt would maybe be this blue color, and then they would have an extra sleeve that would be that kind of pink, hot pink thing. So just kind of cool how sometimes little things within G.I. Joe inspire other thoughts and people to take different walks in life and everything. So nice stickers in the front that are supposed to be the headlights. Also thought this was kind of funny how they have a no mud sticker right there. A few USA stickers on both sides, even though they're kind of peeling up. Another one of those hot color stickers. A G.I. Joe Corp sticker. Good detail though. You could have room for one figure on each side of the can't seem to think of what these are called, but kind of the steps. You can have them right there, and then maybe you could get them holding on to these little handles that are right there, and then you got room for two figures in the front there. But yeah, it's really nice how it seems like some vehicles have no detail whatsoever, and then others they put so much into it, and I'm sure that's probably a cost thing though. Like, it probably didn't cost very much to produce this vehicle, since it uses quite a bit of the same parts as the Ice Snake. But I think I've pretty much said quite a bit, so there's a video for the 1993 Mudbuster, and we will see you all later. Alright, bye.